In this video, we'll be going over calibrating your upper and lower sieve on an AFS Pro 700 display. To start off with, here on the side of the combine, we have two access doors, one for your upper and one for your lower sieve access. And we also have some controls out here. The controls that have this symbol next to it are to control your lower sieve, and the ones with this symbol next to it are to control your upper sieve, and you just have your up and down here, up and down. So what we want to do is we'll start off with the upper sieve. We'll go ahead and open this door here. And once this door is open, we can look inside. See that we have our upper sieve right here. So now what we want to do is we want to press and hold the lower button for the upper sieve until it no longer can go down. Okay, and now that they're down all the way, we'll go ahead and raise them up until they are at 6 millimeters of spacing in between them. And we have a little feeler gauge here, and we'll be using the 6 mil size. So you just kind of reach in there, try and use this as best you can, and we're a little over 6 millimeters, so we'll go ahead and lower this a little bit, and then we'll get back in there and we'll try her again, and that's right about 6 millimeter. So we'll go ahead and close this door up and latch it. There it is. And then we'll go ahead and open the lower sieve access door. This one kind of pops off as soon as you unlatch it, so you can set it somewhere or just let it hang by the retaining cable. There we go. And again, we'll lower them down all the way. And I'm just pressing and holding the button until the motor stops whining. And once the motor stops whining and they're down all the way, you can go ahead and raise them up some. Again, you want 6 millimeters of spacing. So we'll get that. We'll try to get this gauge in here. This one's a little harder to get to. And we're a little under 6 millimeters, so we'll go ahead and raise them up some. Try to get this in here again. And we're right at 6 mil now. And to measure these, see if I can't get it on camera. You just want to go from the tip there and kind of make sure that this passes under snugly. You don't want a lot of wiggle room, but you don't want it to be where you have to force it through. You just want just enough. Okay, and once that's at 6 mil, we'll go ahead and close this. And so now both of these, we went ahead and lowered them down all the way, and then we raised both of them up to 6 millimeters, and we used our little feeler gauge here to ensure that we were right at 6 millimeters. So now we'll go ahead and climb in the cab and turn on the combine. Okay, and once we are in the combine and the display boots up, we'll go ahead and press back to exit our run screens. Then we'll go into calibrations, and we'll go to calibrate on the bottom. And then we'll select the drop down, and we'll go ahead and do the upper sieve position first. And all this is going to tell us to do is to do what we did while we were outside the combine, close the sieve completely, and then open it back up to 6 millimeters or 1/4 inch. And once that's done, we can press OK to start. You can see it says working. Now it says calibration successful. Now we'll go ahead and do the lower sieve. And again, says close the sieve all the way, open it up to 6 millimeters or 1/4 inch, then press OK. And we did that while we were outside the combine, so we can just go ahead and press OK. Okay, calibration successful. Now our upper and lower sieve are both calibrated, and that's how you calibrate your sieves on an AFS Pro 700 display.